Hi, so we're going to start off with the first R, which is recognize. Basically, recognize is increasing the awareness of cultural differences. Um, First of all, before engaging with a foreign business with different cultural background, we need to know bits of that culture itself. For example, say we are a Malaysian company engaged in services business, and we're trying to collaborate with a company from, for example, France, which have different culture and approach to their management. For example, we are collectivist culture, and we need to understand how the French company works and how they implement their management style, and they might use highly individualistic culture. Let's put into context, say Michelin. Michelin is a French company making tires, and we are a Malaysian company who provide rubber. And with a different culture, right, collectivism and individualistic, it seldom go hand in hand. Basically, it reflects the extent to which people prefer to take care of themselves and their organization as a whole. In high collectivism countries, for example Malaysia, there is preference for group decision. That's why usually Malaysian companies, we tend to have lots of meetings, and in the contrary, the French company, say Michelin, having highly individualistic approach, will often take decisions, high individualistic decision, which means one person gets the call and he gets to decide what needs to be done and how it needs to be done. That is the difference, and I think we need to compromise somewhere in there. So that's the first R. So onto the second R is basically respect. Respect means appreciating cultural differences. It is often admired for the worth of culture. Apart from identifying and assessing other cultures' key dimensions, we also have to adapt our own views of the world in order to give them the recognition they deserve. Basically, each of the culture, each of the countries in the world have a say. They have a tone and they have a voice to be heard because of their culture. One thing that we don't do is not make assumptions and oversimplifying a certain culture to be collectivism or individualistic. Appreciating the positive differences between ourselves and colleagues of different culture will achieve main objective, which usually are profits. So basically, people don't care about your culture as much. We just appreciate them. We don't resent them. All we have to do basically is just compromise in the middle somewhere, find a common ground, and having the motivation to achieve the main objective, which are usually profits. Now the third R, after we have achieved respect and recognize, we go into the third R, which is reconcile. Reconciling basically means increasing awareness of cultural differences. After achieving the two steps, we apply knowledge. We already have knowledge and cultural empathy to attempt converting the differences into agreement and harmony in pursuing the shared common goal by seeking uncommon information. In a cross-cultural management scenario, it can be challenging to gather all the information needed. Usually people fail to implement the ideas because they are being reluctant. And the infamous "not invented here" syndrome happens when a group or a person reject new ideas from culturally different people. Basically, ego is in the play. So when we work in a cross-cultural management, we have to control our egos, emotions as well, because we are working as a team, in a team of people with different cultural backgrounds, different mindsets as well. So reconciling helps. Also, developing shared understanding is key to tackle the syndrome, where everyone get the idea of what needs changing, so everyone are able to prioritize on the results and not get bogged down on how things are done by the usual. So, summing up, the 3 R's can help us improve our ability to manage a diverse group of teams and catapulting performance within the organizations itself. Success is achieved through utilizing the differences to gain new perspective to solve problems. Thank you.